What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Daredevil issue number 4, continuing on our story with Matt Murdock. Him and Elektra together, they are trying to reform the Fist, ready to do some true change in this world. They want to bring down the Hand, and as Daredevil ties up some loose ends in New York City, he learns some horrible truths. One of them is that the Stormwinds, very rich and very powerful individuals, they are teaming up with the Hand. They are giving them the financial backing to do everything that they need to do. Moreover, Daredevil has learned that the new beast of the Hand, it is none other than Frank Castle, aka the Punisher. Now, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so we are picking up with issue number 4, in a helicopter making it to our destination. We have Foggy, we have Cole, and we have Daredevil on their way from New York City. Cole is a little bit concerned on why Foggy is here, but Daredevil lets him know that Cole was brought on board to keep him out of trouble. Foggy is here to get him out of trouble. Though Matt Murdock, he's not gonna come right out and say that his life is in jeopardy. But with our makeshift team making their way to their destination, this is where they are greeted by Elektra. The very sound of her heartbeat, it calms Matt Murdock. If he is being honest with himself, that is the only thing about Elektra that makes him calm. And she knew exactly why Daredevil had stayed behind. He had to clear things up with Kristen. He had to break it off, because what he has ahead, there is no room for her. But with Elektra greeting everyone, letting them know that the money she stole from the Stormwinds, the billions of dollars that she took from them, she has finally put it to some good use. This is when Daredevil sees him, recognizing that Stick is a part of this operation. But Elektra tells Daredevil that Stick is the one who found the text of the Fist. Because of that, he gets to be here as it continues to grow, hiring a whole bunch of individuals. This is when one of them, going by the name of Jab, he gets a little bit smart, not really sure if they should be following around a guy in a devil costume. Daredevil hears this, and he goes toe-to-toe with Jab, letting him know that if you have a problem with my leadership, we can fix that right here, right now. And this confrontation, it gets interrupted by Doc Sasquatch, also known as Dr. Leonard Sampson, one of Daredevil's secret weapons. Welcoming everybody to the Fist, we pick up later that evening. We have Elektra, Stick, and Daredevil having a conversation. We're learning that most of the individuals that have been brought on board, they're mostly mercenaries, ones that they encountered when they stole all of this money. Not only that, a lot of them are ex-Hand, which means they know exactly what needs to be done. This is when Daredevil goes ahead and fills them in on everything that happened while he was in New York, meeting the Shadow Leader, learning the truth, learning of the new partners, enlightening them to the Stormwinds' ideas, that they have plans for something global. Also letting Elektra know that she was right. All of the prophecies were right. They have their new Fist of the Beast, and it is Frank Castle. But she had also let him know that he is the Beast of the Fist. That is when Stick interjects and lets it be known that she has her prophecies, but the Fist also has their own. The powers stem from dual beasts, a king and queen. This is why Daredevil and Elektra exist, why they were put on this earth. They will be the king and queen of the Fist. That, of course, is if they survive the ceremony. Now, picking up with Cole, he is starting to make himself really just used to this new lifestyle. Not really sure what to expect, not even sure why he is here to begin with. All of the mercenaries, they can tell that he is not somebody from this life, that he stinks of being just a regular, normal person. The problem with that is regular people, they end up dead. They end up compromising things. And in turn, this causes people to get killed. So the message to Cole is to stay out of the way. Stay in your room, get out of our way, make sure that you don't mess anything up. And so while Cole is trying to really figure out where he belongs in all of this, we are taken to later on, Daredevil and Elektra getting ready to head out. For Daredevil, this is a little bit difficult because he very much did love Kristen. He probably will always love her, but he is promise himself to something bigger. No matter what the sacrifices may be, no matter what the heartbreak might entail, he is the Daredevil, and he has every intention of fixing the world. Now, before they head out, Foggy lets them know that he really would like to come with them. The only problem with that, if Foggy did go along, he would more than likely die, because the trek that they are about to do, only the two of them could possibly do it. Letting Foggy know that they will be back by nightfall, the two of them head into the mountains, into the treacherous terrain, overcoming the elements and all the obstacles, finding their way to the entrance of a cave. Stick told them that this is where the souls of the Hand, all of the dead, reside in here. To resurrect the Fist, they need to defeat them, drawing out their swords. Seeing the glowing eyes coming from the cave, life has never been more complicated for Matt Murdock, but death, that is never an option. And our two Daredevils, they start laying down the hate as these two are fighting the souls. At the same time, we're watching Cole, and Cole putting on some gloves, punching some bags, getting ready to really show what he is capable of. With Jab coming in the room, we see the two of them begin to spar, and what we see is Cole able to just bring it, with Cole proving himself to be at least a good fighter. Our Daredevils are cleaning up what is remaining of all of these souls, completely exhausted, both of them laying on the ground. Daredevil turning to Elektra, asking her if she is still alive, both of them making it through this ordeal. That is when Stick appears, reading from these texts, asking them if they are relinquishing their old lives, the way of the world below and the world above, all for the strength of a hand looking inward, for the Fist. Both of them saying, "I do." He declares them king and queen of the Reformed Fist. He declares them husband and wife. Now, it is time to get to work. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. A relatively quick issue, but this one is really driving the plot forward, getting us out of New York City. We are out here seeing exactly what is going on. For Matt Murdock, life has never been more complicated, at least from an emotional standpoint. Being in love with two different women. He loves Elektra, he loves Kristen. He knows the truth though. To save the world, to be Daredevil, that means that he has to put Kristen to the side. His future is with Elektra. For the sake of the world, for the sake of the organization, these two have been wed. Not in a traditional sense, but they have become the king and queen. They are fulfilling whatever prophecy Stick believed to be true. And if we have learned anything about prophecies, is that they are usually misinterpreted. They're read in the wrong context. This could mean that the Fist and Hand have both been reading everything wrong, but we are slowly building up the battlefield. The day is coming. It is just on the horizon where we see Daredevil versus the Punisher. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you would like to get caught up on everything going on with this series, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is gonna get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by checking out the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having 5 different tiers from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to getting free comics every single month. Not only do you get tons of perks in the process, but you are helping out the channel tremendously. Now, if you're not able to do that, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.